was.
He just went four-seamer. Lance's fastball.
Went off speed.
It's a good at bat. But yeah, I mean, on Charlie, he's 6, and so for him to get to come to the field and be around other, Charlie Freeman, the other Charlie, and so hard at the same time.
Estrada popped it up. That's a gift for Lance Lynn. MLB app today. Our buddy Miguel Rojas leads things off, and then it's Betts and Freeman. Do you think he's thought about whether this is the end or not, or no?
You have to think about it. I've just been sort of
his drive. He seems to have lost, as he said, I got to find my curveball again.
Metrics say, or what the spin says.
Oh no! Rojas did go on that filthy slider sweeper walker. Maybe 6 miles an hour. Cobb shut down for the year. Logan Webb has had an unbelievable year. They tighter.
Good breaking ball.
2-1 to Mookie Betts, who is again the second baseman tonight. 12 and Freeman 1-2 in the order. And that one diving at third. Flores up, throws. No.
Junior would walk back. It's one of the easy picks. Why? Because when a third baseman goes backhand or a short.
That one misses inside. Freddie rounded out to the pitcher as Freddie will try to pick Mookie up at second. They had 94 hits in August. This one rolled to second base. Estrada will throw Freddie out down to third. Now Beck now deals with Will Smith. It's with Miller likely in game 2, and then after that a whole bunch of there you go. Smith, right field, Conforto blocking the sun. He's able to get over there.
An average to above average major league shortstop. He's endearing himself to his teammates and his coaches. Just made it.
A week from today, what was the thinking behind that?
Just really important for Brandon, the entire organization, the city of San Francisco.
Winning Giant teams as Conforto rolls one slowly to Mookie Betts at second base. The man whose initials
left. It's been very impressive. He's made their defense better.
It's not that easy.
Probably the lineup you're going to see in the postseason.
Against right-handed pitcher.
Against righties.
Games both in the outfield and the infield. It's Luciano who's got that power to all field.
Another foul ball. He'll go right back to the conversation with Laz Diaz at second.
Got a strikeout for Lance Lynn as he gets Luciano's second time tonight. And the Braves lost again today to Washington 3-2. They are currently winning the nightcap of the doubleheader. Tony going through the ballpark.
I'm not really feeling like they're into it.
Sable, and this ball lifted to center. Outman now he decides to go back, still going back. Now he stops and become huge contributors. And again, having Rojas, Muncy hit back up the middle. Max Muncy, when he's healthy, and
Muncy with the elbow, now healthy. So we've seen Cody Bellinger this year. Shoulder lift.
Curveball into J.D. Martinez. He had 82 RBI shy of 100. Double play ball here. Luciano flips to second, to first, and they will double up.
No. I don't know what pronoun.
Well, either way, whatever, it would show you. How does that happen?
Some pieces that are starting to come together.
Texas now up by 3 on both of those teams in the loss column. 3. Outman homered his first time up, and he looks at one high and outside.
Yeah, the Astros are trying to become the first team. Coney can speak to that a little bit. I felt like after the
on the corner, Beck punches out Outman. K-Zone may not have a chance to play in that final regular season. And by the way, Outman, he ran back, came in, and he misplayed that. That's like, because from where we sit, we would assume it's been frustrating with the ups and the downs, but
Of injuries and the go ball.
Yeah, Wade watches this one, and it's
Easier for us to break down from up here. On the replay, we see you right there taking a look from that angle. and it was loud. You heard it right there.
Started out slow. Finally started to feel pretty good, and then get a calf strain when we were in Mexico. Which, you know, pitching's pretty good up here. So, and so trying to find that finally.
What you would perceive when you watch him is guys that still have some left in the tank. And look, as Coney's point out, the numbers defensive.
I mean, I definitely think I still can.
Yeah.
The injuries obviously are. Yeah.
Can you put that into perspective for us, what it's like to play for your hometown team and have the kind of...
Then being able to have the opportunity to, you know, come up to the big leagues and kind of live out that to happen to me.
We showed those pictures. I don't think you were able to see them, but I know you must have been full.
Yeah, there's plenty more where that came from too.
Sure.
My mom could get you hundreds of pictures like that. I'm sure. I mean, the velocity is definitely part of it, but then the way that these guys are able to make the ball move, I feel like is at you with. You know, it's like I throw 98. I'm going to challenge you with the fastball.
Wait a second.
Gold Glover, and then he goes and he does this backhand play.
I mean, such good net.
To Tampa Bay, would you still have had the love and passion?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Come on.
Whatever you need in the batter's box, on the bases, on the grass, on the dirt.
For the organization.
I think what it's done is, number one, for Mookie, I think it's, you know, he's always said that when he's on.
You know, he made a speech when he first came, right, to the Dodgers, and this was a guy new to the.
Certainly reached out to Clayton.
Trouble down the line and right, and that's going to be foul.
Yeah, he does it.
Taylor fouls that back. At the top of the show, we just talked about the
same breath, but I think it's a responsibility, I think, for me personally, for the game, a lot longer than we are.
Taylor rips this one to left, and this time Yastrzemski is there.
But, you know, there was a lot of superstars, and we've got our fair share, but it was sort of, you knew I completely understand. So with that, to see guys, you know, and there's a lot. I got to be honest, guys, I think that, you know, I love playing and competing every day, but, you know, worrying about the probable. Yeah, you know what, I think that, I think for me, culture is something that people talk a lot about, and the little things matter, and how you do anything is how you do everything. And I think, you know, the more guys that you get guys to value, towed it a little bit. Yeah, but if you get guys to
pitch, and how are you dealing with that, given the injuries?
It's sort of the pitching. We kind of, outside of a see him in the postseason, but yeah, you know, the first two balls of the game, you see it in Mookie's neck, and, and then you start in recovery. But ultimately, the focus still can't be away from winning a baseball game, and that. You know, we see it every fifth day and see what he does on the mound. But, you know, in the weight room. Oh, yeah, there you go. Sorry, Ravi.
That's all right. Don't be sorry. You've got so many.